The U.S. Senate Foreign Relations Committee is now debating a possible strike on Syria. And these are live pictures from Washington. And both America's top diplomat and defense chief have reiterated Washington's conviction that the Assad regime is responsible for the recent chemical attack near Damascus, calling for the lawmakers to approve military action. Gayane Chichyakyan joins me now live from Washington with the latest. Ghana, Pentagon Chief Chuck Hagel and John Kerry, they've already presented their cases. So what reasons did they give for striking Syria?
Well, Bill, both the Obama administration and congressional leaders have said that bombing Syria will serve to send a message to the enemies of the United States. So the administration goes to Congress knowing they will approve anything when they hear the words Iran or Hezbollah. And we hear those words all the time in the context of this discussion. We heard them today. Take a listen.
I will tell you, there are some people hoping that the United States Congress doesn't vote for this very limited request the president has put before you. Iran is hoping you look the other way. Hezbollah is hoping that isolationism will prevail. North Korea is hoping that ambivalence carries the day. They are all listening for our silence.
It seems that Washington's priority at the moment is to send a message rather than to help the Syrian people to find a way out of their crisis. We heard UN Secretary General say the international community should avoid any military action that would drive Syria further away from a political solution. But the U.S. government prefers bombing to other options. Many experts say the U.S. would be much more helpful if it pressed the rebels to sit down with the Syrian government to map out a political transition. The Syrian opposition, in the meantime, says talks are off the table, as they've said before. The U.S. seems to be okay with that, which, by so many accounts, only extends the misery of the Syrian people. Now, the Obama administration does not have the backing of the international community. Whatever action the president takes is going to be illegal under international law. And the UN Charter, a country can use force against another country only in self-defense and or when the UN Security Council approves such action. So the administration is trying to substitute the international community with the U.S. Congress and with a number of European allies, as well as certain members of the Arab League, although it's well known that Arab League members have their own sectarian agenda in mind, clearly not in the interest of the Syrian population as a whole. Chances are, and as we've seen in this debate, U.S. Congress, too, is looking at U.S. interests, not the interests of the Syrian people. How much the bombing would serve U.S. interests is a whole other matter. The U.S. says by bombing Syria, and we've heard Secretary Kerry talk about this today, it wants to prevent another use of chemical weapons. But how do you secure that goal by destabilizing the country even further? There are many questions about how bombing Syria can possibly help the Syrian people, but so far we have not heard U.S. Congress ask those questions. But what we have seen is U.S. Congress may be divided on many issues, but when it comes to waging wars, they usually speak with one voice, and it's traditionally pro-war.
RT's Gayane Chichyakyan live from Washington, D.C. Thanks very much indeed for that.